Hey, what's going on, everybody? Super excited about today's training. We're going to be going into TikTok ads. So a lot of you guys need ads, right? Obviously, you're running organic traffic and maybe you're not getting the leads and the sales that you're hoping to get. But today I'm going to show you, and I'm going to bring in a special guest to show you from A to Z how to run TikTok ads. I'm super excited because not only has he been able to do this for himself, he's actually doing this for me. He's actually running my ads. Super excited to introduce Colton Havens. What's up, brother?
It's your boy.
Good to see you here, man. It's super cool because, like I said, we kind of started in a similar space and then you kind of bought a lot of my stuff. And now I'm literally paying you to run my ads and to run my TikTok. I think you run like 2 or 3 of my TikTok accounts. I don't even have access to any of those. You're running all those for me, but man, 60 million views on TikTok. That's incredible, man. So super excited to have you on, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to be here, brother. Yeah, it's funny how this has come full circle. It's if you stay in the game long enough, you become one of the best, I think. So you just end up in the right spaces with the right people.
Real quick, Colton, before you get into your training, I kind of just want to mention what we're doing for those of you who don't know. So now if you guys can see, this is exactly what we're running to. And we're using, if you're not familiar with Funnel Freedom, you'll kind of see how this works. But essentially, I'm running ads to my own free course. Okay. Basically, it looks like this is a free course that I'm giving out. And this is what we're doing on the ads. We're saying, hey, we have this free course that's going to show you how you can quit your 9-to-5 job. So this is exactly where we're sending the TikTok ads to. Okay. The cool thing is with Funnel Freedom, if you guys are familiar with, but if you're not, you can go and enter all your links here. 72-hour challenge, Funnel Freedom, Legendary Marketer, Wealth Warrior, System.io. And basically, that's what this is now. So when someone enters their email here from a TikTok ad, they're then going to go through this sequence, right? So they enter their email here, then I get their email, but then it's sending to these multiple different programs. And we're already getting sales, not only with, my own challenge, but we're getting sales with Legendary Marketer and with Funnel Freedom and with multiple programs that this sequence is now sending to. So I just want to do a quick overview, Colton, of like what we're doing and how it works. Really excited. Colton, if you want to just go right into it or however you want to do it, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go through some basic slides to get the foundation. And then I'm just going to go right into the back office and I'm going to build one with you guys, get everything set up to where you can start. Okay, so let's get started here. We're going to do dollar leads with TikTok ads. Okay. Now, the cool thing with this is I just want to preference on why we can spend money to acquire customers is because if I can get a customer for $1, but they buy Funnel Freedom for $1,700, then I just made my money back. And now I have control of my money. I have control of my finances because I can spend $1 and make $1,700 or spend $1 and make $2, right? So with that mindset, we have to understand, because there's too many people out here, the biggest thing that's going to stop you is your mindset of spending money. When I say 30 bucks a day or however much I'm going to talk about that you spend a day, but you create that list and the email list and the follow-ups that Jonathan has, you're going to make your money back in 90 days. Okay. And you also got to give yourself that time frame of 90 days of implementing this, not a week, not I spent money and didn't make money in 2 days, 90 days of implementing what I'm going to show you today. Okay. So I just want to preference that. So disclaimers, I finally figured out how to get dollar leads using TikTok ads for my business and my clients, but you're not going to get thousands of leads and make a gazillion dollars just by watching what I'm going to do today. Okay. So we have to implement, we have to take action. Okay. Because we understand that. Go ahead and type action in the comments down below. That's what's going to make the difference of what you learn today. You have to implement what I'm going to teach. Okay. Action. Go ahead and comment action down below so you understand what I show you today is what you have to implement. So this is going to be for people who are already making sales. You're an experienced marketer. I don't care how experienced you are. You could be making $1 million a year, $2 million a year, 100K. You're going to need paid traffic at some point to get to the next level. So Jonathan and I are part of this big group. We know we go out and try to network with people doing crazy amount of numbers every single year. And their number one thing of how they grow is through paid ads. Okay. So if you ever feel stuck, you ever feel like, hey, this isn't working, the next level to your growth is going to be paid ads. And then that's the final tier of scaling your business to however big you want to go. Okay. So if you're brand new or you're a solo entrepreneur like myself, this also works, okay? Especially since Jonathan has put together this crazy system of emails and promos that pay you for the next year. If you can get somebody on your list for $1, even $5 or $13 for the next year, they can be paying you money. So all you have to do is look at numbers 20 minutes a day, and you can create a 6-figure or more business, especially using Funnel Freedom. So this works for your unique business. I know there's always somebody out there. I know I can hear you already, but will this work for me? I'm special. If you need a person to pay you money, this will work for you. Okay. If you have a product or a service and you need more people to buy it, this will work for your business. And that's business 101. Okay. So just to get that out of the way, there's always somebody that's like, I'm different, I'm unique. You need someone to pay you money, then this will work for you. Okay. So our goal for this workshop is to get you to run your first lead gen ad. Okay. To get you to run your first lead gen ad on TikTok so you can start driving leads and sales. Okay. So before we move on, allow me to introduce myself. I am Colton Havens. Okay. I'm born in Delta, Colorado. I am one out of 6 kids. I grew up on a small farm, so we raised cows, sheep, chickens, peacocks even for some reason. And that's how we ate. So we raised them from babies and we turned them into hamburger meat as soon as we could. And that's how we fed our family. My mom worked 3 jobs. My dad ran his own business as well. So I'm not shy of hard work. And I've done literally every job underneath the sun. I've mowed lawns. I've built construction. I worked in the oil field. I ran a photography franchise until COVID took that away. In the meantime, I was learning affiliate marketing. And for some reason, after doing all of this affiliate marketing and all that stuff, I turned into an agency where people are like, hey, since you're getting leads and sales, why don't you just do that for me? And then that's where my agency was born. About 1.5 years ago is all. So it's still relatively new, but I've been able to speak on some of the biggest stages out there right next to Jonathan here. So that's kind of where we met each other officially in person there. So that's just kind of my background, where I'm from, done hundreds of thousands of dollars online using organic strategies. And now we're working on growing my agency to the millions. So that's just the next evolution growth for myself. So here's some of the things I've done organically. I've gone from 500 to 30,000 followers in 30 days, generating 2,000 leads. If you see up here, 9.1 million views on this channel. I took a leadership channel from 0 to 50K in just 3 months, generating him hundreds of leads as well. These are organic, by the way. So the TikTok paid ads is a newer thing that we're doing just recently in the last few months. So we'll get more into that. But I built one of the largest TikTok channels on TikTok for this niche of learning how to speak Spanish. And we did that in 10 weeks, going from 0 followers to over 600,000, generating thousands and thousands of leads. And she's made hundreds of dollars, and she's built better systems to where she's super profitable on the back end as well, teaching people how to speak Spanish. Okay. And then I have my own hobby channel. So I have my own TikTok channel where when I go skiing here in my local mountain here in Logan, Utah, people recognize me as JNC Adventures. So I hand out stickers on the mountain now. We produced, 17 million views in just 30 days over there, promoting skiing equipment, stuff like that. So we're still looking on different ways to monetize this channel, but we have become local celebrities in this space here in our small town, just posting videos of us having fun outside. So just to show you the affiliate marketing side of this as well. So one of my students implementing the same strategies that we're teaching and going over went from 0 to 70,000 in just 12 weeks. And one of the crazy things with this is she made like $170,000 promoting a webinar of her own. So she did this completely organic. So we're going to use the same strategies that work, and now we're going to do it on demand. Okay. And a lot of these strategies here are the same exact strategies Jonathan already teaches you. So it's not really anything new when it comes to making videos that work. It's just implementing them. And now we can get views on demand, leads on demand, followers on demand. So it's no longer having to wait for the organic to show up and we get these rise and falls. We can actually scale it on demand. So I've made tons of TikToks that haven't worked. So I have probably failed more times than people have tried. So I'm going to help you avoid a lot of these mistakes that I've made in the past, not only for myself, but for other clients, right? I've dropped the ball before, and I want to help you get your results as fast as possible. So TikTok is huge. So if you're not sold on it yet, this slide is just to sell you on the opportunity in TikTok. So 834 million people use TikTok. The United States is the #1 user. TikTok's ages go from 10 years old to over 50. Okay, so your demographic is on TikTok. We're proving that concept right now. Even if you're in a different niche or category, your people are there. Okay, so to follow this strategy, you need at least 1,000 followers on TikTok. If you don't have that yet, you can actually get 1,000 followers on TikTok in less than 24 hours. Okay, so you do need this benchmark to help you with it, but I've helped tons and tons of people do this in 24 hours. Okay. Jonathan himself, before we started running the lead gen ad, we did this, we implemented it. You know, we have all these people in different niches. We have real estate, we got Shopify, we got challenges. So it has worked 100% of the time. So if you want followers on demand, there's another strategy that I'll show. We don't have time to go over that today, but today I'm going to show you the money. So followers are just followers, but today I'm going to show you how to get leads. Okay. But you do need a minimum of 1,000 people on your TikTok before you start running paid ads, because when people buy from you, they're actually going to go do some shadow traffic, meaning they click on your profile, then they go look at your profile. If you don't have any followers, you lose credibility really fast, and then your lead gen goes way down. So, and you can grow this to literally as big as you want using this strategy. So, but just so you guys know, you need a minimum of 1,000 followers. So tons of people it's worked for over and over and over again. So just to show you that this works like clockwork. So if you need followers, there's a strategy to that. Okay. So quick shout out to one of our members already inside this community. He reached out to me. We did a one-on-one and he's already implementing this, generating leads for $1, $50 and $2 there. So right around that benchmark. The average industry is only $13 per lead. So anything under than $13, you're actually in the money, especially with Jonathan's crazy follow-up in funnel freedom. So this is a great way to start here. So big shout out to Billy. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We can use Jonathan's ads. Okay. Especially you can create a whole new account for Jonathan and just use Jonathan's videos and Jonathan's ads and the ads that we're using for Jonathan right now. So you don't even have to be on camera. All you got to do is be behind the scenes, use all of Jonathan's content and drive all of that traffic into your funnel with what we're going to do. So you're going to go to affiliates.funnelfreedom.io. And when you get in here, you are going to go to assets, and then under assets, you are going to go to link resources. And under there, you're going to go right here to video ads. And we're going to be adding more into here. These are the first ones that we started with Jonathan. So you have to replace your ads about every 2 weeks. So far that's been what we're doing. So we'll add more into here. We just replaced some of the ads for Jonathan right now. And these videos are ones that you guys have already seen. They're the same strategy that Jonathan teaches and preaches. So let me show you how to do this and we're ready to sign up. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go to ads.tiktok.com. Now, the easiest way to log into this, if you don't have a business account, we went over this in the pre-training. So just log in details. You're going to just log into your normal TikTok and then you can come here and hit log in with TikTok. Okay. And then it will just log you in. So you want this account? Yes, authorize. Okay. So trying to keep life simple for us. One of the things that we do need to do before we start doing this, which I go over in the pre-training, we'll show you guys that again and have you set that up. But what you want to do is here inside your funnel freedom area, you actually want to go to your integrations. So go to settings and then you want to go to integrations here and you want to connect your TikTok here. So that way when the leads come through TikTok, they automatically go into this follow-up sequence here that Jonathan already has set up to make your life easier. Because if you don't do this, you have to manually move everything. But if you have your own website, then your own landing page, then that's kind of irrelevant. But this is getting it so that way we can use some of the features that I'm going to show you.
Okay, so I just want to make this clear. So for those who are using Funnel Freedom, you can directly integrate TikTok ads. So the way I understand this, and I know you're running it for me, but essentially you're connecting my TikTok account to my Funnel Freedom account. And then when people become a lead, that directly integrates to the Funnel Freedom account under my contacts.
Yeah. So that way you don't have to manually move them over, right? So if I go to contacts here, right, these 530 just within an hour ago, just recently, these people are coming straight from my TikTok. They're filling out the form and bam, 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 boom. They're going right into here, right into the follow-up sequence because I am just integrated.
Super
So
cool.
that makes life easier, thanks to Sean. So let's get this. Let me show you guys how to set this up. I'm going to do one very simple one that everybody can do, and then I'll get a little bit more detailed into the advanced strategies here. So we'll have two different levels. But first thing you're going to do, this is your dashboard. It's going to look different for all of you, but what you're going to do is hit create ad. This is ideally when you first start, this is the first page that you are going to see. And what you want to do is you're always going to do custom mode. Okay. That gives us more control of our account. Now, one of the steps that you want to have done before this is you already posted videos to your TikTok account. So you can take those ads that you've seen on Jonathan's account and you can just post those to your TikTok account, or you just have content on your account already. Okay. That's step number one, already have the videos posted. Now what you're going to do, you're going to select lead gen because that is the goal that we want. Now we're going to name this. The naming convention is super important. So let's just do free funnel freedom course. We're going to do FF. Everything I've been doing for photo freedom is FF, and we're going to do guide because it's the free course, right? So name it whatever makes sense to you, and then we're going to hit continue. Now we're in an ad group. So ad group is really means who. This means who am I wanting this video to go to. So ad group means who. The optimization location, we're going to do instant form. If you have your own website, then you're going to do a website and you need to set up a pixel, but we're not going to do that here. We're going to assume that you have funnel freedom to make life really easy and streamlined. So we're going to name our ad group suggested. Okay, so we're going to do suggested. So our target market for our first campaign is going to be who TikTok suggests we target. Okay, so we're going to create some different ones. So we're going to scroll down here. We're going to keep it placed onto TikTok. We're going to allow our comments. If you don't want comments, take them off. The only thing is with the comments, if you reply to comments, leave them on. If you're not going to reply to the comments, take them off. You're always going to have trolls regardless. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to target the United States. We're going to leave all of these open because Jonathan allows everybody from 18 and older to actually get started with this. Our languages, we are going to change to English, okay? Because we don't have any Spanish copy. So that doesn't make sense to do any of that. Now, right here is where the magic happens. This is the interests and behaviors. So the very simple thing to do on this first one is we're going just to hit show all and then hit select. So now we have just selected an audience that TikTok suggests us to use. Okay. So we don't even have to go and create these. We don't have to make these up. TikTok says, hey, these are the best people to buy from your type of industry that we've seen from other people paying us money on TikTok. So that's going to be our first audience. So now we're going to scroll down here. Now we're going to work on our daily budget. So $30 a day is the lowest budget that we can start at, right? And if we can get dollar leads, that's close to 30 leads a day if this all works out great for us, right? So that's going to be our lowest budget to start. And this is only going to be one campaign, okay? So now we're going to optimize our goal for leads, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We want leads to come in. Now we're going to hit next. So now we just told TikTok, who do I want this to go to, okay? So now our next step is to actually create the ad itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to use TikTok account to deliver Spark ads. Spark ads are just videos that are already on our TikTok account. So we're going to turn this on. So now it is registered to my TikTok account. So then what I can do here is I can just go here, hit TikTok post, and I can literally just find a video off of my channel, right? So I already uploaded Jonathan's ads here, or I created an ad itself. And now I'm going to just hit confirm, right? Okay. So now the next step for us is to create an instant form. Okay. Now an instant form is a form that's already embedded onto TikTok, which keeps it a closed circle, meaning they don't ever leave the TikTok platform to give you a lead, which makes them way cheaper. And it only takes them about 2 or 3 clicks to actually become a lead, which is why these are so cheap. If you take people off of the platform, they become more expensive. And we have seen that with even Jonathan's account, where we're taking them off and using his website in a pixel, a little bit more advanced strategy. This right here is what we can do as affiliates, right? If you have your own website or something, it's going to be a little bit different training. But what we're going to do is we're going to create one, because I'm sure the majority of us don't have one created yet. So then we're going to go here and we're going to do this classic one. It's the simplest one to do. So we're going to make it here together for y'all. So what we're going to do here, the first setting is always going to be English. We're going to do more volume, meaning, hey, if we can get more people, TikTok, send us more people. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is going to be right here to introduction. we're going to add a logo. Okay. So the logo can be your logo. I would suggest you put the same picture that you have on your profile. So whatever you decide to actually use as your profile picture or your header, you know what I'm saying? You're going to use that exact same picture here. So we're going to just use this one because this is the one that I'm using everywhere. So this is my logo because it's what I'm using for my TikTok. Okay. So we're going to do enter display name. I'm going to use the same name as my TikTok, whatever that is, right? Mine's Colton Haven. Mine's technically Colton Haven 6 because I've had so many. It's like 06 technically, but we're not gonna worry about it. So my headline. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to go to my funnel freedom and I'm just going to copy what Jonathan already has because there's no reason for me to change it. This has already worked. So now I'm gonna come back to my page here maybe. Okay, so my headline is gonna be the exact same headline. So remember, affiliate marketing 101 is we just, the consistency from the first video to the landing page to the next thing, everything needs to be consistent in messaging. The easiest way to do that is to just copy and paste. I would name this one here. So it's Funnel Freedom Instaform, because later on when you make more ads, you can just come in here and click this because it'll already be pre-done. So you can change this layout here if you don't like that. So this home, we could do something like that maybe. Make it a little bit more, see, so it's kind of all together. All right, now the next question here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a phone number. So we're gonna hit add personal number, contact, phone number, bam, boom, son. Okay, privacy, the privacy here, we're gonna call this Funnel Freedom because that's the program that we are promoting. It automatically places it here. And now the privacy link, what I'm doing is I'm just using this that's consistent here. So I'll just hit the privacy terms that Jonathan already has together. Copy this link, and then I'm going to add it here. Now it's consistent and we're legal. Now the thank you screen. So this is what they're going to see after they enter their information. So I like to change this up a little bit. I like to do just thanks here. Now, one of the things that you can do, I did this when I first started, is you get to add another link here. You get to add another website here. So what you can do is you can add your affiliate to the 72-hour challenge, which I would highly suggest that you add here. So you add your affiliate link to the 72-hour challenge. So this 72-hour challenge link, I'm going to copy the 72-hour challenge because that's really where I get paid. They're going to just download the free course. And I'm going to paste this here. And now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just go thanks, step 2. So now they know that they need to do another step. Start learning how to make money from home with the 72-hour challenge. And this just gives you another chance to make a sale.
Hey, Colton, question. The instant form is taking place of the opt-in page, correct?
I guess kind of. I mean, they're going to go to the email and then get it. But one of the things that I've seen is once they opt in, then the first email they get is going to be, you know how you deliver the free course through your email anyways?
Correct, yeah.
That's the first email they get is, hey, get access to the free course.
Right, yeah. So essentially you are replacing the opt-in because with TikTok, it directly integrates. So it's like, okay, here's the instant form to get access to the free course. But then when they enter their info on the instant form, they still get an email that Funnel Freedom sends them, correct?
Yeah, correct. So
okay.
This second page here that we're talking about right now, this thank you page here, you could do 2 things. This way here, the 72-hour challenge just to get paid more. But the other thing that you can do is you can just add that actual landing page here again, just to make sure that they get it, right? So we can do so I would do like freedomfunnel.yescolton.com because that's my redirect to your free guide.
That's your free course, right?
Yeah,
but they've already opted in, so you really don't need to do that.
Yeah, it would be a double opt-in at that point, which you can do because some of the comments that I've gotten are like, hey, I filled out my information, but I didn't receive the course. And then I just messaged them back in comments like, did you check your email? 90% of the time they didn't. So just to kind of avoid that, what I've done is I've also just did a double opt-in. Right. So I just added it here and then you can download course again.
Got it. Okay, cool. I was just curious.
So so here is kind of like, you can do what you want here because you already have their info by the time they get here. So you can basically judge it based off your comments. If people aren't getting the free course, you can just add the free course again. But I'm thinking the best thing to do for you to get paid the fastest would be to say, hey, it's basically like an upsell. Go get the 72-hour challenge right now and let them click right onto your.
And then, I mean, in the description, I would be like, hey, you'll be getting an email soon with the free course. But if you want to jumpstart your process quicker, check out this challenge that uses this.
The challenge is only $9 anyways, right? So
right. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's it's really up to you as the individual what you want to do here. You have options. And that's also scary, giving people options because they don't make decisions. So I would just do the 72-hour challenge so you can get paid faster, would be my advice to them. It is up to you. So what you want to put here, but this gives you, so click button. So this is what it's going to look like. Thanks. Step 2, download course below, or you could be like, get a head start, like he just said, right? And get the 72-hour challenge. So that's what you guys can do, right? And then you can hit complete. Oh, they don't like this website. I'm going to put my 72-hour challenge in here anyways. And I'm just going to go straight affiliate link, bro, because they're going to opt in again there too, because you have a double opt-in on the free guide.
Yeah, it seems smart just to put the 72-hour challenge, because then you'll get the opt-in for your own page, but you also get the opt-in
for the 72-hour challenge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sorry, I missed this one step here. Question is, what's this information for? To send you your free guide, right? Because it says specify the reason for the form and what the information you're collecting. And it's just to send them more information, right? To send you information on the guide, on the free guide that Jonathan has. So now this is my ad here, right? So this is going to be the video of Jonathan, or however you want. If you have your integration with Funnel Freedom, ignore where it says connect to CRM because it already is connected. Okay. We went over that with Sean the other day just to double check because we had the trouble with Billy as well. We're like, hey, is this set up right? Integration with your Funnel Freedom will be set because as you can see, I'm getting leads and sales through my integration here as well too. This is going to be a compounding effect. Your first month, you're probably going to spend more money than you make. Your second month, you're going to make some money back. Your third month, you're going to be in profit mode for sure because Jonathan's system is proven to do that. So that's kind of where it's at. Also income disclaimers so I don't get in trouble, but everybody's up to their own performance there. And then you hit submit. Now this is the basic starting point. Okay. You're going to need to put in your credit card information here afterwards if this is your first time setting it up, but you also can get TikTok credit as well. So TikTok will also, I'm not going to run this. I'm going to actually turn this off because this is more just as an example, but that's it, man. So that's everything that you guys need in order to set up your first one. I mean, if you want to get way more in depth with it, like I do, I actually have 3 different audiences running at a time. So as you can see, I have 3 active campaigns and I'm spending $20 a piece on each. So I'm spending $60 a day. And this is just giving me decent results. After we get more sales and I get that money back from Jonathan, then I'm going to take that money and put it right back into this and then do it again. Right. So about every 30 days, right? Your payouts like every 30 days, Jonathan, for affiliates?
Yeah, that's correct. Every 30 days we pay out on the 15th. And again, it's not just for the 72-hour challenge. You're going to get payouts for Funnel Freedom and when you promote Legendary Marketer, Wealth Warriors, and all the other things that the email sequences will send out to, which is cool
because the billing cycle for TikTok ads is 30 days as well. So I pay TikTok every 30 days for running ads.
Very cool. Yeah. And the cool thing is I know you made that big high ticket sale already, basically that's going to pay your ads and you're building up your list, which is super cool. So this is the beginning sale for the 1700. I've also made more sales on the other links that we have. So like these other referrals, like I just, they just keep coming. Well, you also have the Funnel Freedom one as well. Yeah, exactly. And that's reoccurring. That's income for life because once people become a customer, you're getting that reoccurring revenue for life because that's the Funnel Freedom people pay every single month. So that's the beauty of that is not only you're building up the high ticket part of things, you also have the software on the back end, which is paying you every single month, right? Right. So it's a longer game. So I know for a fact I'm going to get messages from people after a week that's spending $100. They're going to be like, I didn't make any money. Okay. Talk to me in 90 days, bro. If you want more help, I'm willing to help, but it's mindset over like, you got to do this 90 days, bro, minimum before you ask yourself, did you make money? Yeah. Okay. That's with any offer I've ever promoted online, but these little wins here to get your money back are super helpful, right? Mm-hmm. They encourage you, but really like Jonathan preaches, email list, email list, email list, email list, email list. Okay. Because I have those customers for life. Right. So I just know for a fact that there's going to be people that spend $100 and they don't make $100 back and they're going to be upset. Like you need to have in mind, you're going to spend $1,000 a month for 3 months minimum
before you get your money back. So that's a minimum of $3,000. Just to put yourself into perspective as an overview, you're probably going to make money before that because Jonathan's system is gangster. But I want you to go into it with the mindset of, hey, I'm going to do this for 3 months and then I see whether or not I make money, to give yourself that learning curve, that leeway. Because even with Jonathan's stuff, we've had to make tweaks.
Yeah.
We've had to make so many tweaks and start over and do this and start that. But right now, with this blueprint that we have, you guys should be getting sales faster than we did because we've already made that roadmap for you.
Right. And the cool thing is, I know when we first started, we weren't doing the direct integration. We were just sending to the opt-in page, which it was still working. But when we did the Instaform with TikTok, that was a game changer because basically people didn't have to leave the platform. They were, they're scrolling through TikTok and they're like, they see me. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? I have this free course, blah, blah, blah. And then they enter their info on the TikTok form. They never leave to the website, but then they still get the email for the free course.
Yeah. And we're still running ads right now to off site to your website to build your pixel for retargeting. Because now the next step to do, we were talking about this yesterday, is to follow up with another ad, $20 a day, that says, hey, I saw that you got the funnel freedom, but you didn't book a call for the 72-hour challenge or the next step in the funnel, right? Which could be the 72-hour challenge upsell. And those are going to be him. You guys know the videos of his dad making money. Those are the second ads that start following them around, right? Which is going to be the next section to this. There's a bunch of layers. I showed you the first one today to get started. And then after that, this can go really deep into the funnel.
There's a lot to ads, but I'm glad that you showed like the basics. Like we can start generating leads. And that's the cool thing about what we're doing, and they can start doing it quickly. I just want to make sure this makes sense. So this is where we're sending people to. Now, again, we're doing our own version in the instant form, but essentially we're saying, hey, this is this free course. So yeah, we're running these again, there's TikTok ads here, and then we're sending them to the TikTok Insta form. Okay. So we'll type TikTok Insta form instead of the opt-in here. Okay. So it's the same concept. We're sending it to TikTok's version of this page, but they're still going to our email list and they're still getting this welcome email saying, hey, here's the free course. And then it basically sends them an email. And this is the free course that they get. This is my dad's version of the free course. Okay. You can also make money from the free course as well, because as you see, it's a 7-part series. And on part 7, all these parts, they go and they sign up for, Funnel Freedom, Freedom Accelerator. And these are the links that are automatically injected in this free course that they're giving out as their own. So I just want to mention that real quick. That's the cool thing about what we're doing is if people get the free course, you're also building up all these other things, right? This is my dad's version of it. If you click on his Instagram here at the top, it goes to his Instagram account, right? So as you can see right there. And then same thing, if you click on these affiliate links here, you'll see it goes to his Funnel Freedom affiliate account, but there's his affiliate link there. So anyways, just wanted to kind of mention that real quick. Should we do some Q&A, Colton, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
Hopefully I made it simple enough that they can get started today.
Yeah, that was super simple. They can get started because they can use my ads if they want, right? Here's the first one. So you can just download the ads. Sorry, where was the pre-training? Also, can I have 2 TikTok accounts integrated into Funnel Freedom? Yeah, so actually, and just let me show her real quick, Colton. I'll let you answer the second part of that. If you want to download the ads, you want to go to the Funnel Freedom affiliate. So affiliates.funnelfreedom.io. This is where you become an affiliate for the Funnel Freedom software. You go to assets and then you click on this Google Drive, and then you're going to look for the video ads, and you can literally download these videos here. Those are the ones that you upload. Now, Colton, are we uploading these to TikTok and then you're running them as ads, correct?
Yeah. If you guys wanted to, you could do you could literally just start a new account that says like Jonathan, you could do Jonathan's affiliate or something, your name or whatever. And then you can just upload all of those ads and run the paid traffic to them. And then as we update our ads, I believe we're just going to put them back into that folder. So as we need to change ads, you guys can change ads as well. So you're kind of doing exactly what I'm doing for Jonathan, but for yourself. And I don't know the answer to 2 TikToks integrated with that. You only want 1 account for paid ads anyways, my friends. So you don't want to be doing 2 accounts at the same time running ads.
Yeah. So a lot of people are asking about the pre-training.
It's just in a Facebook group where you were like, hey, do you guys want to learn about TikTok ads? I put it, it's a Zoom recording there.
There's a lot of people that aren't in this group, but basically you guys can join the Funnel Freedom official group. I guess, Colton, you could go back and post here.
I'll drop it. Yeah, I'll drop it underneath this live too.
Go ahead and do that. But I know we also posted it, and I just want to double check. Look for this post right here. I've been testing TikTok ads, and then Colton went and commented. It's this Zoom link right here. That's the one that will go to the pre-training. So
that's going to show you how to log in and just sign up.
Someone's asking, I think this is Brandon. He said, what's a good budget for the TikTok ads?
The lowest you can do is $30 a day. That's like bare minimum. That's just where you start.
And then Stacy says, do you have the training for building your TikTok followers? I need to start a business account first and would love to see your strategy to build within the first days. Now, Colton, before you answer this, I thought you could just run ads with no followers.
You can.
Okay.
The hiccup is just like you and me, when you see an ad that we like, that maybe we will buy something from, 90% of us don't click the ad. We actually click the profile and we go snoop and we go look around. And because of that, if you don't have followers and you don't have authority and you have 0 followers, but you're running the ad, your ads become way more expensive. So having a following and then running ads makes your ads cheaper.
Makes sense. So, but technically you don't need 1,000 followers. Okay.
Correct.
Because people are going to be scrolling and they're like, oh, this is cool. And then they're going to go snoop around on your account, but then there's no link there.
Correct. Yeah. And I'm doing a special free training on how to do that. They can come do that if they want to, and I'll show them step by step, just like I did today.
This is a good question here.
The answer is no. Remember, TikTok is a repurposing app. So what's working for Jonathan will work directly for you, because you're going to build your own audience with Jonathan's face. There is no problem literally copying videos on TikTok. If you make one change, it now becomes your original content. So if I take Jonathan's video and I just add a different headline, it is now technically my content, even though it's Jonathan. So that's the technical terms with TikTok.
Awesome. So I need a separate TikTok account for the ad that's separate from my personal brand.
Yeah, you want to do an organic account and a paid account, because just like we did with Jonathan, if you turn an organic account into paid, your organic views are going to crash. They're not going to send you traffic anymore, because in their mind, why would they send you traffic if they know you'll pay for it?
Right. That's a great question, by the way. This is one from Hector. Is it a bad idea to link Jonathan's high ticket program on the second piece of the TikTok form versus putting a duplicate link of the 70-hour challenge? I would say it's not the best idea, because you're basically saying, remember, they're opting in for a free course. And then if you put a link for the high ticket, they're probably not going to buy. We got to nurture them, right? This is cold traffic. So in my opinion, no, it's all about nurture and understanding the customer journey. So that would be my answer to that. So go find Colton. He's also in the Funnel Freedom group as well. So definitely go, and thank you so much for being on here, man. I appreciate you coming on. It's super cool that we got to connect. Kind of cool how it all works. So
it is pretty crazy, dude. It's a full circle in this world.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, for sure. Thank you so much, everybody, and God bless.
Much love.